See how fast he's going through the metro berries where we're doing this? Because this really does take a lot out of him. I mean, I don't know, if I was doing this on demand, I mean, come on, I'd be eating a ton of berries too, but then again, the berries would probably just compound the problem and make it worse. But yeah, I mean, it gets, wow. Whew. And the stench too? My gosh, that's tough. You gotta watch where you step as well. Wow. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Beginner's Guide, the Center Edition. And I'm Flinger Foo, and today I have a few things planned. Sorry about that glare off the water. It's pretty though, isn't it? Oh yeah. Alright, today I have a few things planned because we need to get started on growing some crops. Why do we need to grow crops? Well, because crops provide vegetables. We need vegetables in order to make kibble, because the idea of the series, what I eventually intend on getting to, the end point of this, is I'm going to show everybody how to set up, run a kibble farm, how to set up, well, how to go out and perfect tame any dino in the game that they want, and basically how to make your life easier when you're just starting out the game. Alright, so today, in order to get that, we need to set up crops, alright? We'll eventually get to making jerky and all sorts of stuff like that for the crops as well, but right now, we just need the crops themselves. So I'm going to open up the inventory, I'm going to go to Engrams tab, and I'm going to go crop. Alright, so we need the medium crop plot blueprint. Alright, so we need the small crop plot for that, and then we need the medium crop plot, and then we need the irrigation. Alright, stone irrigation intake, we need one of those. Alright, we need the straight, we need that, and we need the tap. We don't need this yet, we might need that, all depends on exactly how everything goes. I don't think we'll need it, but I'm not going to take it unless I absolutely have to, because in solo, you run out of engrams really fast if you're not paying attention to what you spend your stuff on. And I'm going to go with the inclined, not the vertical. There's many different reasons for this. If I need the vertical later on, I'll take it, but I want to try to avoid that. Alright, so I'm going to take that, and eventually I will show you guys how to set up a bunch of water reservoirs, so where anywhere that you build a base or crops or anything like that where you need water, you can set up basically a water tower anywhere, and you will always have water. Well, not always right after you build it, you have to wait for it to rain. But after the first rain, you shouldn't run out of water either ever or for a long time. I won't promise ever because you might run out. It just depends on how much water you use. Alright, so we have those, so we're going to go with that. And now I'm going to go gather a whole ton of resources. And I will bring you guys back once I've gathered all these resources, alright? And I'm going to, just so you know, I'm going to be building up crop plots. Basically, there's 4 major crops, plus another crop that is, it's not a major crop, but it's major-ish. And that would be narco berries. So since I'm playing solo, I'm going to build one of each of those 4 major crops, and then I'm going to build probably 2, maybe 4 for narco berries, so where I always have narco berries. And when you're growing narco berries in medium crop plots, you can get 3 stacks per that will build up in there. I don't know why it doesn't go over 3 stacks, but I've never had them go over 3 stacks inside of a medium crop plot. But yeah, so I'm thinking either 2 or 4 of those where we always have narco berries growing, and I'll show you exactly how we're going to set this up, and then how we're going to plant them, how we're going to run the water, and basically how we're going to make it work. Okay, so I'm going to go gather up a bunch of stuff with my brand new metal tools. Oh yeah. And I'll be back. I'll see you in a bit. Just a quick note, as I'm out here gathering up stuff, I have Bubba hanging out with me. And she's out here just chilling, and basically as I'm gathering up stuff, I'm just crafting it, and I'm just moving it over to her, so where she can carry all the weight. She's basically my beast of burden right now. stack of that, and yeah. And it's just a big help. If you come out here and you go out and you gather up a bunch of stuff and you need someone to carry all the stuff for you, well, trikes are great for it. I mean, they really are. All right, so I'm almost done. What's that guy running from? All right, well, I'm almost done, and I will be back as soon as I'm ready to start building the stuff. See you then. And we're back, and I was able to go out and get all that stuff. I know, magic, right? It only took you guys a second, but it took me, not very long, actually. It's pretty easy with these metal tools. They really gather a lot more than the regular stone stuff, but that's good. All right, so here we are. I don't think I'm going to stick them right here because I don't think I'll be able to stick that right there. So I'm going to put it back behind the house. All right. Let's go there, there, and there. No snap point there. Okay, well, let's see what I can do. Is there a snap point here? There is not. All right, so I have that there. I'm going to have to run a couple different things of water, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, see, I was right. I couldn't run it there. Well, I guess I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to run like that. And I will have to use the cross section, but that's okay. All right, so, yeah, let's get this done. Okay, so now I have to learn the cross section. And, let's see, where is it? Irrigation. Intersection. All right. Now, this is how we overcome this challenge. I've got a bunch of extra stone on Boba. So, she's going to help us out with that really quick. Crap that sucker up. Put these back in there. Grab, let's see, where's the straights? Grab a few of these. All right. Well, let's get that going. Okay, now before you put down the the crop plots, you want to run the water. Okay. Now, see, this is how I'm going to run the water. Straight, right like that. And see, I'm going to bring it up like this, just where it's just barely on the edge. Right like that. And pointing in a straight line right down the way. And then see if I can get that lined up as best as I can. Does that look good? Thinking a little bit more to the right. Yeah, because these wood planks really aren't that straight, but... Alright, let's go with that. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to put the intersection right there. Okay, and I'm going to jump over here. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to be straight. Oh, well. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to put another... No, I'm going to put an incline right there. Because I like to have them actually come up. Okay, now watch this. Well, you know, I'm just going to need all those. So let's go with that. And then let's go with that. Okay. Okay, so this right here. Let's see. That's 9. Where's that going to come up to? Okay, that's going to come up to right there. Okay, and I'm just going to put a tap right there on the end. Bam. Okay, there's going to be a tap right there. And I like to actually have them up like this because you'll see here in a few minutes. I like the flowing water, you know? Flowing water looks cool. All right, now I'm going to go with another. Make sure that's in the right spot. Yep. And I'm just going to put a tap right here on the end of that. All right. And then I'm going to go with this, coming out like that, and I'm going to put another tap. And I might need to go make me another tap really quick, but, you know, that's okay. All right. And straight. And yeah, I'll need one more tap. And, yeah, I can't build another foundation right here, huh? Oh, well. Oh, well. All right, so now I have to connect this to the water. All right, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to put down the crop plots. Crop plots. Okay, now the crop plots go down just right on top of the land. Or on top of the foundations, right like this. All right. And I just try to center them inside the foundations. If we were using larges, larges would actually fit just right on top of there. But we're not using larges, we're using mediums. So it's a little bit, you know... All right. Try to get it lined up a little bit. I would hate to have to destroy one of these and put another one back down in its place and have to go craft another one. But I would do it, too, if they weren't, you know, looking slightly decent. All right, so that works. All right, so now we have our crop plots down, and I forgot to take that bush out of the ground. Okay, so now that we have that down, now we have to connect this to the water, and I'm going to go get all the straight pipes I need. Hey, Bubba, you got a level? Oh, you do. All right. Good girl. All right, so let's grab all those straight pipes, and we're going to need this intake. One intake, and then also I'm going to grab enough stuff to craft a quick tap. All right. Put that back there. Put that back there. All right. Oh. All right, now let's get over here. All right, let's put this tap up here. All right. Looking good. All right. Now we'll get... like this, okay? And then we'll just start running it down. Now, I like to stay about as close to the ground as I possibly can. Some people say, you know, bring it up, but, you know, I don't like that. I like keeping it down. I think I'm going to have to go get a couple more inclined. And then also there's one thing with keeping it as low to the ground as possible. Well, it just gets it out of the way, you know, for the most part, so you don't look out and you see it getting, you know, whatnot. But if you're down there and you're fighting, you do have to worry about destroying it if you're using a dinosaur that can destroy stone. Just keep that in mind. I just like the look of it better. All right. And then... there we go. I'm going to go with 4 of those. I'm going to need a couple more straight ones, too. I'll go with 5 of those. Put those foundations back. We have those built. We're going to come down here and finish this sucker off. And we have an Overraptor that's been hanging around down here. What level are you, dude? Oh, way too high. You're level 55. When you tame an Overraptor, you have to make sure it's kind of a lower level. And I'll explain that later, because we are definitely going to want an Overraptor. Alright, and will the inlet go? Did it go? Alright, so now there's only one way to find out if they're working. You run right back up on here. And yep, there's water flowing. We have water. Now, one last little check. You look down and see where it says water 400, 400 irrigated. That means that it did it. Alright, and back here too. And then over here, I'm probably going to put a couple ceilings right there. Just make it so I don't have to jump each time. Yeah, I think I'll just whip those up really quick. All right, and put those there, and I might actually put 2 more crop plots over there. I don't know. I mean, oh, that could look pretty cool. All right, so, and then, now that that's up like that, I'm going to go get some seeds, and I'm going to show you how fertilizer works, all right? I'll be back. And I'm back, so I went out and I grabbed a little bit more wood and stuff like that, just really quick. And also, and one thing that you need to know about these taps, you can just walk up to them and drink. Just like that. You just go up and click the button and drink. And also, and then if you go up to them and you press F, you can take your water skin, drag it up in there, and see it fills it. It's that easy. It's that quick. It's good stuff. All right, so we put that down there. And then now that we have that, we're going to open up our engrams again. Yes, we're learning something else. See, this is, everything that you craft in this game, you craft. So, yeah, your engram points, you need to manage them really well. Keep a very close eye on when you spend your engram points on. But we're going to learn this, compost bin. So we take that. All right, craftables. Click that, and we're going to craft, we're going to make all 5 of these guys. What does it take? Thatch fiber. So we're just short of wood. I think I'm going to need, I think 6. So while that's crafting, I'm going to slowly run out here because I'm busy crafting. And grab me just a little bit more wood so I can whip up another one. I can't harvest that. There, tree. Come back here. Alright, there you go. Alright, so let's craft up one last one. Alright, and then get over here. What level are we? Already 39? Oh my gosh. See, building stuff in this game just gives you so much XP. That is where the XP is to be had, is just building stuff. Alright, now with these compost bins, I'm going to put them over here by the side. Maybe, if it's going to let me. Oh, don't tell me you have to be built on... Oh, no. I don't want to build you up front. Huh. Apparently I don't have a level enough area to build them, so I'm going to have to build out here. Well, that's just not going to work. That dog won't hunt, Monsignor. Let's get over here. Trace around. I guess that dog's going to have to hunt. Whether he likes it or not. Alright, so we're going to set him out here. Compost bins have to be set out here, huh? Well, at least they're a ways away from the house. And I can incorporate something to mask the flies. Alright, so I'm just setting these down exactly how I did the chests, the storage boxes. Okay, now I can set this down right here, can't I? And I can just rotate that sucker. There we go. Oh no, we have night! The nights are so pretty in the center. This is so cool. Eventually, now that I'm level 39 and I can craft the Pteranodon saddle, I'm going to start wanting to go get some of those drop boxes. They're kind of cool. Alright, but in the meantime, these compost bins. This is how you make fertilizer. Okay? Now, what you do is you take and you put a stack of thatch in each one. I don't have any poop for this, but I will show you how to get an endless supply of poop for this. Alright. It's going to take me a minute off camera. You're not going to see any of it, but it's going to look like just magic. Alright? And I will bring you guys back, and I will show you. Okay? Alright, so I'll see you then. And I'm back. Just pulling back up in here in the base. And, yeah, I went out on a special mission. Where did I go? I will tell you. Alright. I went out to get one of these guys. A Phiomia. Okay, let's get this guy to follow me, and I'm just gonna park you right over here by the compost bins. Why? Well, because I will show you here in about 1 second. Okay, and let's see, you. Run back over here to Bubba. I was gathering some berries. You know what? I'll just take that. We are now in the market of picking up poop. Alright, so let's take a stack of stimberries, another stack of stimberries, a stack of mejoberries, because this guy's going to get pretty hungry pretty quickly. Alright, so let's go over here to this guy. And, you know, I haven't even named this guy. So, and I'm going to borrow a name from my other series, the other Soloing the Ark, and I'm going to go with Super Duper Pooper. Because that's his function. Alright, now watch this. This is quite cool. And I went out and I gathered up a whole bunch of seeds because we're going to need a bunch of seeds. Because we're going to need to plant them. But gathering seeds with a trike with Bubba is really easy. So, and yeah. And I'm just going to pump that guy's health. And I'm going to stick all these stimberries on him. Yeah, it's a lot of stimberries. But you know what? We're going to need them. Now watch this. This guy is just going to be shooting poop for days. I mean, look at this. And he's going to be eating all those mejoberries that we put on his inventory too as we're doing this, because he's going to need to, you know, get his strength back up after this. But yeah, let me finish up this one stack and I will show you exactly what kind of a mess we just made. It's pretty insane. Oh yeah, see that poop flying off the left hand of the screen? Oh yeah, that's really what's happening. That stuff is flying. Look at all this. Look at all this. I'm just going to grab this so I have the crosshair. I'll grab all this. Yeah. That's how you make poop. These guys are a pooping machine. Alright, let's go dump this in here, see how many we have. It takes 6 in each one. Okay, and I will explain this to you. Alright. With the compost bins, all right, each fertilizer that you make takes 3 poops, either 3 small, 3 medium, or 3 large. 3 large are obviously the best, but we don't have anything that just poops on demand for us for large, so we're using medium, which is the next best. All right, now, so for 50 thatch and 3 poops, over time, it will give us 1 fertilizer. So we want to make sure that we keep thatch in there at all times, and then we keep at least some poops in there. So let's go with that. Stick that in there. One more. And we're just going to do this to the whole thing. Rinse and repeat. Keep going. And then we're going to go back here and, oh, hey, you're working overtime, dude. Good job. Good job. All right, so now we're going to open that up and we're going to see how fast he's going through the mejoberries while we're doing this? Because this really does take a lot out of him. I mean, I don't know, if I was doing this on demand, I mean, come on, I'd be eating a ton of berries too, but then again, the berries would probably just compound the problem and make it worse. But yeah, I mean, it gets, wow. Whew. And the stench too? My gosh, that's tough. You gotta watch where you step as well. Wow. Alright, so let's pick this up. And he's going to be eating probably that whole stack of mejoberries. So I'm going to make sure that I put a lot more on him because I don't want him to die from this. And it is possible that he will die. I don't know how that poop got way over there, but hey. Alright, so there. And I think I'm actually also just going to stick a whole nother stack of thatch in here for each one of these. Alright, I need 2 more poops, and we're done with you right now, Mr. Super Duper Pooper, and you can take a break. You can go on lunch break. There we go, it's 2 poops. Thank you! Oh, and they were stacked. You're talented, man. That takes talent. Oh yeah, good job, dude. Alright. Okay, so let's get over here, stick that in there. And I think that's going to do it for the episode. If this was oh, hold on. Oh, no, it's not. Don't go anywhere. We still have to plant stuff. All right. See, we're going to take, and we're going to put one of these in there, long grass, one of these in here, sabo root in that one. And we're going to... Oh, see, I stuck the ceilings up here like I told you I was going to. No surprise there. Let's see, I already got sava roots. I need rock carrot and citronal. Citronal. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to stick narco berries in here. So where we have narco berries on demand. Well, not really on demand, but once this actually starts getting going really well, every time we come back here, we'll have just a whole ton of narco berries. All right, and it works. It works really well. You can also do it with measure berries, stem berries, whatever you find yourself going out of a lot. I find myself going out of stem berries because I like to go out and I like to tame tons of dinos. So I need tons of narcotics. So, yeah. All right. And, oh, also I put ramps up there just to make it, you know, quite easy. I'll probably end up putting a ramp right here in the front door. But, yeah, that's going to do it for the episode. And, hey, I hope this was helpful for setting up your first garden out beside your base. And until next time, this is Flinger Foo saying, hey, take it easy, everyone.